In Washington, two House committees heard testimony for the first time from former special counsel Robert Mueller on his investigation into President Donald Trump.
I'd like to ask you, the reason again that you did not indict Donald Trump is because of OLC opinion stating that you cannot indict a sitting president, correct?
That is correct.
Hours of testimony, many of the same questions over and over. A witness determined to carefully stick to what he'd previously made public in a written report. Special counsel Robert Mueller's most frequent answer today in his long-anticipated testimony before Congress was, I refer you to the report. Justin Gray reports from Washington on the questions asked today by Republicans and Democrats in Congress.
The president has repeatedly claimed that your report found there was no obstruction and that it completely and totally exonerated him. But that is not what your report said, is it?
Correct. It is not what the report said.
Possibly the biggest question in a full day of testimony is this one, the very first question asked. It was nearly 5 hours later in the second of two House hearings that Republican Mike Turner of Ohio came back to criticize that answer.
Now, Mr. Mueller, what you know is that this can't say Mueller exonerated Trump, because you don't have the power or authority to exonerate Trump.
For the most part, Democrats coordinated their questions throughout the hearing.
Let's turn now to the second element of the crime of obstruction of justice.
Let's turn to the fifth of the obstruction episodes in your report.
Working their way through the report's evidence on obstruction.
Despite facing unfair attacks by the president, and even here today, your work has been substantive and fair.
Mueller was deliberate, even slow to respond at times as he carefully stuck to the report. More than 100 times he either referred members of Congress to the text or said he could not legally answer the question.
I rely on the language of the report, and I would send you back to the report. As I said before, and I'll say again, it's not my purview.
Mueller testified he never considered charging the president with a crime because a sitting president can't be charged. Republicans claimed that was unfair to President Trump.
Didn't you publish a lengthy report unfairly airing the target's dirty laundry without recommending charges?
I disagree with that.
A lot of yes and no answers, short sentences today from Robert Mueller. Only a couple times did he really speak in depth, once defending his staff from charges of political bias, and later multiple times warning that Russian election interference attempts continue and are a major concern as we head into the next presidential elections. Reporting live this evening in Washington, Justin Gray, CBS 47 Action News Jax.